welcome back to my channel. So I am happy that you have come back to see yet another look. This time I have gone with a little bit of smoky blue, green, yellow type of vibes. I've been able to kind of do this bright, look. I hope that all of you are safe at home, where you should be. Please stay home, and please stay tuned to see how I got this look. Now that we have our eyebrows on and we are baking, we're gonna go ahead and start with the eyes. For our transition colors, we are going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're gonna be using the neutrals up here. Then on the outer above the transition color, we are going to be putting this like chickpea color. And we're gonna take this up high. And you want to try to stay above your crease so that when you put the other colors down, okay, now to make our blues and greens pop, we're going to be putting our base for those eyeshadows, and I'm using the Louise. Going to help our colorful blues and greens pop. Okay, and it's okay if you kind of overlap what you put down already, because remember, we can always blend blend more of those transition shades out. Okay, so it's okay if you kind of go over what you put down. Okay, if you take it too high up. All right, so I'm going to start with the blues, and the blue that I'm gonna pack on is from the same Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. It's this blue right here, and then afterwards I'm going to go in with this one and blend that kind of to be the middle color between the blue and the green. Okay. So for that, I'm going to take more of a flat brush, and I think this one. So you want more of a flat brush like that. Okay, this is the Morphe M167, just to pack on that color. So I'm going to take that blue and I'm going to pack it on. Okay, just like this. And this is not a matte blue. This is a little bit of shimmer in it, but I don't have this color blue in a matte finish, but I think that would be pretty too if you have it in a matte. And we're just going to use pat motions to pack that color in. You see how pretty and bright that is? Okay, and now for the inner corner, I'm going to take this Morphe palette, and it's the 35C. The 35C, can you see? 35C. And I'm going to use this bright green and probably this yellow, okay? Just to get it very bright. So for that, I'm going to use a Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush JH41, and it looks like this. And I'll be taking that green, packing it on. Okay, so now we have like this harsh line between those two colors. So what I want to do to blend that out, I'm going to use this little, but also kind of flat, more fluffy. It's a Morphe M522. And just with that, I'm going to take this color of the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe First Volume, just to kind of blend those, to marry the two colors. Okay, and this is where your technique is going to come in, where you're going to be applying and blending and reapplying and blending and applying and blending until you get the desired shade, or however blended you want it to be. Okay, and now for that yellow, what I want to do is, for the yellow down here, okay, we are going to put that and blend with our, marry it with our shade, that our transition color that we already put on top, okay? So now with the yellow, what we're going to do is just dab it here on the front, just to kind of flare it out. But for the rest of the eye, we are going to smoke with a little bit of a darker brown. But because we put that yellow in front, it doesn't look so harsh. And it blends in with the brown on the upper part. Okay, now that you have this going on, I will be finishing the eyes after I finish the face. All right, now to finish off the eye look, before we put on highlighter and eyelashes and all that good stuff, to kind of, since our green is kind of like the softest, to finish off our eye look, now that we have most of our face on, I'm going to take this green right here on the Morphe palette, and I'm going to take that and run it underneath. And I'm going to take my flat brush, the Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH43, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner of my eye. It's not really pigmented, so I'm going to go ahead and use the same green that I put underneath, that I put in the center. Okay, now for the inner corner of the bottom lash line, we're going to be putting some of that yellow, that bright yellow from the Morphe palette, and the bottom lash line. And if you have a yellow or like any of your colors that you find that they're not being really like pigmented, try to use a base, like either if you have the Louise or a concealer, and put some down like very lightly, because remember you already set your makeup down there, but you can just put it ever so softly. Put some concealer or your base down, and I mean, yeah, your eyeshadow primer. You can put some down there, and it should also help with the pigmentation of your shadow. Some of them are just not as pigmented, so they're not gonna give good payoff, but if you're having, it could help. Okay, so then once you've done that, what I'm gonna do, just to kind of you know, complete the look, I'm going to be putting some glitter on the inner corner of the eye, and I'm going to be using, as a glitter adhesive, I'm going to be using the Anastasia glitter glue. Okay, it looks like that, and I'm going to just put it ever so lightly, just the tip of the brush where I want the glitter to go. Okay, now that I have the glitter glue down, the glitter that I will be using is also by Anastasia, and it is Day 2 Loose Glitter. Okay, and the bottle looks like that. So then you can take any tiny like pencil brush that you have to work with. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH39. Tapping it on the inner corner. And this glitter happens to go perfectly because the iridescence of the glitter is like a yellow, orange, green type of look. So it complements the green and yellow that you put in your eyes, like so. Okay. So I'm going to go off camera, and I'm going to put on my eyeliner and my eyelashes, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have my eyelashes drying right here next to me, but I already went ahead and put on my eyeliner, and I already put on my mascara for my eyelashes. But I'm going to go ahead and add this blue eyeliner to my waterline. It's called, I believe, Adult Swim as a color, and it's by Glossier. And it's like this. Okay. So this is the first time that I'm trying this color. I have a brown, and I also have a like a copper color. Well, actually the brown is like a reddish, like a brick kind of color. And I really like how they glide on. And I thought it would be a perfect time to use this new blue color, and I like it. It kind of complements the look. Okay, so now that we have that down, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eyelashes, since I believe they are ready. now that you have your eyelashes on, it just so complements the look. Now I'm going to try to use a new setting spray that I've been having. I've used it like once, I think, and I really liked the finishing look. This is the Morphe and Jeffree Star setting spray. It's supposed to be a set and refresh mist. The smell, it's supposed to be a strawberry smell. You can smell the strawberry. I don't know if I like it. I haven't tried the original Morphe setting spray, so I don't know if it smells any better than this, but the smell is okay. It's bearable, but it's kind of like fruity. But if you're into that, go ahead. To me, the once or twice that I've worn the setting spray, I really like it. It just gives you like a fresh, you see how this looks? That kind of just stays like that. And I don't even have highlight yet. So it gives you that dewy, very pretty, like set to your face. I like it. It very much so gives me a dewier version of the Prep, what is it, Prep and Prime by Fix Plus by MAC. And I don't have that right now, but that is my go-to. But I did want to go ahead and try this. I would recommend it. I would have to go and buy the original one just to see what's the difference. But if the formula is the same, then I would probably go for the original one. So for highlight today, I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors and Desi&Katy collection. This is what the packaging looks like, and the color I'm using today is Fuego. They do have another one in this that they had in this collaboration that was called Mírame, but it's a little bit more like a bronzier, like a orange, more color for me. So I would probably use that like as a bronzer, or kind of if I was to be a little bit more tan. But I do like this. Also, I like Desi&Katy a lot. I like to watch their videos. So when they came out with this collaboration, I was all for it. And I think I bought like 3 of these highlights and 1 of the Mírame because I knew it was a darker color. For lips, since I want, for me, I want the attention to be on my eyes, I'm going to be going with a grayish tone on my lips, and I'll be using Jeffree Star Posh Spice. See? And that's the look. So that was how I achieved this look. I didn't go into much detail about my face, but I will be putting all of the products that I used down below if I miss one, or if there's a specific question that you have about a product that I used. Please put your question down below. I'll be glad to answer anything that I left unclear in the video. But other than that, Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!